There comes a point in every man's life when he looks around and realizes he's at zero, rock bottom, no purpose, no power, no plan. But here's the truth no one tells you. Zero is not the end, it's the beginning. This is your reset. And in this video, I'm going to give you the blueprint to rebuild your life as a man, from nothing to power. The first step isn't action, it's acceptance. Most men deny their situation. They distract themselves with games, porn, alcohol, endless scrolling. But real power begins when you stop running. Look in the mirror and say, I am not where I want to be. And that's okay. You're here. You're alive. And that means you have the one thing rock bottom gives you that success never can: clarity. Let me tell you about Marcus. 32 years old, divorced, jobless, sleeping on his friend's couch. Every night he numbed himself with junk food and TikTok until 3 a.m. But one night he snapped. He stood in front of the mirror and admitted it. I'm broken and it's my fault. That single moment of honesty changed his life. He picked up a notebook and wrote for hours. Brutal, unfiltered truth. That night Marcus started climbing. Radical self-honesty is the ground floor of transformation. Grab a journal. No filters, no edits. Face the truth of your life, your habits, your health, your finances, your relationships. All of it. When you accept where you are, you're no longer at war with reality. You're free to rebuild. Discipline is the forge where men are made. You don't need motivation, and that's fleeting. You need structure, rules, non-negotiables. Most of all, you need consequences for not showing up. Discipline is freedom in disguise. Set your wake-up time. Pick your training days. Plan your meals. Turn your phone off an hour before sleep. The world rewards weak habits. We binge. We delay. We scroll. But that's not the path to power. A man named Isaac came to me after failing every New Year's resolution. I told him, forget motivation. Build a system. He woke up at 5 a.m. every day, did 50 push-ups, read 10 pages, and meditated every morning for 90 days. By day 30, he no longer needed willpower. It was who he had become. Discipline isn't punishment, it's a promise to yourself. A man without discipline is a slave to his impulses. But when you set rules and follow through, you become dangerous. You become reliable to yourself and to others. Start with 3 daily rules. 1 for your body, 1 for your mind, and 1 for your future. And follow them without compromise. Your body reflects your standards. It's not about six-pack abs, it's about presence, strength, confidence. When you train, you build more than muscle. You build grit. Let's take Jason. Skinny, slouched posture, hated mirrors, couldn't do 5 push-ups. I gave him 1 rule. Train daily, even if it's 5 minutes. First week, push-ups and planks. Second week, bodyweight squats. After 30 days, he held his chin higher, not because he looked different, but because he showed up for himself. A strong body makes you harder to kill and easier to respect. That matters in a world that tries to make you soft. You don't need a gym, you need commitment. Do 100 push-ups a day, walk 10,000 steps, track your sleep like your life depends on it. Train like your future is watching, because it is. Fuel your body with intention. Ditch the sugar, the seed oils, the fast food. Cook your own meals. Nourish your energy. A strong body without a strong mind is like a powerful engine without a driver. Mental strength is your steering wheel. Without it, you crash. Start with your inputs. Most men flood their minds with noise. Clickbait, gossip, fake gurus. Delete the junk. Replace it with the timeless. Meditations, as a man thinketh, can't hurt me. Read, reflect, apply. Every morning write, what am I avoiding? What must I face? What do I commit to today? This ritual rewires your brain. You stop reacting. You start leading. Visualization isn't a game, it's a rehearsal. Picture yourself walking into the room with power, speaking with certainty, leading with calm. You become what you repeatedly imagine, especially under pressure. I know a man who used visualization to quit smoking, double his salary, and fix his marriage. Not magic, clarity. repeated daily. And most importantly, embrace challenges as tests, not punishments. You grow by choosing the hard path. The right mindset turns obstacles into fuel. Men without a mission drift. They chase distractions, women, fake status. But men on a mission, they move with fire. Don't wait for a perfect passion. Start with pain. What hurt you the most? What problem do you want to solve? What skill would make you unstoppable? Learn a skill that makes you valuable. High-income skills, copywriting, sales, coding, video editing, design. Pick one. Go deep. Learn daily. Deliver value. Build leverage. My friend Aaron started making short fitness videos with his phone. 2 years later, he runs a full coaching brand from his laptop. A man on a mission doesn't waste hours. He uses every minute to build his vision. He has goals written down, deadlines, accountability. He knows why he wakes up. You don't need to be extraordinary to start. Start now. Get better every day. Mission makes you magnetic. Men with purpose walk differently. They speak differently. They breathe differently. You cannot rise while you cling to the anchors of weakness. Weak friends, weak routines, weak entertainment. Do an audit. Look at your life. What makes you soft? What steals your energy? Cut it, ruthlessly. Your phone is a weapon, or a leash. Your diet is fuel, or poison. Your circle either sharpens you, or shatters you. I once worked with a man who gained back 30 hours a week just by deleting 3 apps and saying no to weekend drinking. That time, he used it to build a side hustle that replaced his 9-to-5. Minimalism isn't poverty, it's power. It's saying, I only carry what strengthens me. Cut weak language. Stop saying maybe, someday, I'll try. Speak like a man with intention. You are either committed or not. There is no middle. There's a version of you living on the edge, the place where fear meets growth. He doesn't play small. He speaks truth. He carries weight. You don't meet him by playing it safe. You meet him when you go beyond your limits. Cold showers, difficult conversations, public speaking, lifting when you're exhausted, waking up at 4 a.m. when you want to sleep. The edge is your ally. Pain is your coach. Challenge is your training ground. One of my clients took on a 75-day challenge. No alcohol, daily workouts, reading, discipline. By day 30, he had more clarity than ever. By day 75, he was unrecognizable to himself, his ex, and his boss. Your edge is where you meet your future. It is where you stop being a spectator and start being the warrior. From zero to power isn't a slogan, it's a path, a decision, and a challenge. One you must accept daily. You don't need to change your whole life today, but you must act. Start now. 1 push-up, 1 journal entry, 1 hard truth. Stack the wins. 1 year from now, you will either be proud or full of regret. The difference? Action. No more waiting. No more numbing. No more excuses. The world is starving for strong men, focused men, men with fire in their eyes. That's who you become. So stand up. Choose your edge. Choose your mission. Choose your power. Subscribe, join the movement. This is the Empowered Edge. Your rise begins now.